I want you to think about an area of life that you have been working on for a while. It can be a few months or years. I want you to think about the first few times in which you worked on it. Let's say in the gym, the first few workouts that you went to, the weights that you lifted, how strong you were and how your physique looked like. If you have been actually working on it and not lying to yourself, you have probably improved on it significantly, and now you're way better than the guy that you used to be. So I want to talk about running, because 1 year and 2 months ago, around the time, I started to run. And when I started, I was really bad at it. I could not run a lot. I had a hard time running 1, 2, 3 kilometers. I could not finish these runs. I needed to take breaks midway. And that's how I actually managed to finish them. I decided to become better at it. For a few reasons, I won't go into them in this video, but because of that, I decided to go and run every day 3 kilometers. I did it for 3 months, and after the challenge, I became much better at it. And then I started to train for a half marathon, and after a few months, I ran it. And these days, I'm way better at running. I've managed to run a few marathons. And I do remember it has been hard. It has been fucking hard. And there were all of these runs in which I didn't want to go to on a weekly basis, and I had to go to them. And I finished them, and each one of the times that I finished them, I felt great afterwards. Now, this is just my own experience, right? This one, I'm gonna say it. You might be pissed off because of it, I don't know. But when I look at the times in which I did the most pleasurable things, right? Playing video games, watching anime, right? I don't remember having that much fun. Nowadays, I watch some YouTube videos, I scroll on TikTok sometimes, right? When I look back at these moments, these are not the fun moments in which I really enjoyed life, in which, I lived life to its fullest. And like most people say, I don't think that these moments are like this. But on the other side, when I look back at those moments in which I ran a marathon, right? When I look at my first marathon, and I look back at it, I remember just going through this pain, but I also remember this time as fun. Not fun in the sense of I had such a good time, more fun in the sense of I did something really hard, I made myself proud. And now when I look back at these moments, these are the moments that I gain my pride from. Me reading yesterday, me going to the run yesterday, me training in the gym yesterday, right? These are the moments I have a good time looking back at, spending time with my friends, running with my friends, talking with my friends, right? These are not necessarily hard things, right? But hard things are the ones that I gained the most fulfillment from. Now I want to talk about yesterday, because yesterday I had a 10k run that I needed to run to go to, and I didn't slept well that night. I slept for 4 hours. It's just that I woke up during the night and I could not go back to sleep. I just didn't manage to do so. So I was awake for hours at night, and it sucked. And then I went to this run, and this one, even though I pushed myself to my limits in it, even though I run really fast, not really fast, but fairly fast, at a 7:50 pace, I had a really hard time doing it. My performance was really bad, because my heart rate was way above what it is supposed to be. My recovery sucked, and because of that, this run sucked. It was way more hard than usual. But regardless of that, after finishing, so when I went through it, I just pushed myself to my limits. I felt a lot of pain, and I pushed myself and kept going and kept going until the finish. And even though during that run, I didn't run as good as I can. I was tired, I was really fatigued. During that night I didn't really sleep. Even though I felt like really bad during it, I felt alive. I don't know what it means, right? I just felt good. Like working really hard and running and pushing myself to my limit, even though I'm tired, even though I don't feel like it. And I genuinely think that it is something that is just part of human nature. Going through hardship, these hard moments, these are the moments that we actually feel alive at. I don't talk just about running, and I think that running is one of these things that are really good for it, and cardio, really hard cardio activities. But in general, I genuinely think doing hard stuff, it is amazing. And the message of this video, what I want you to take from it, if you don't do a lot of hard stuff in your day-to-day life, I genuinely think that you should start to do at least one thing that is hard in your day-to-day life. For 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, start small and implement this habit of doing something hard each and every day. And I can promise you that it is gonna suck. It will suck. But you will feel good about yourself after going through this moment of hardship. You might not be that capable, in doing hard stuff. Your hard thing can be going and walking for 20 minutes, right? This was my hard thing when I started with fitness. It can be training for 10 minutes. This was another hard thing that I was doing when I was just a beginner. It can also be, I don't know, Reading for 5 minutes. This was also a hard thing that I was doing, a challenge that I set for myself when I just started. I don't care what it is, just by doing something hard on a daily basis, I genuinely think that your life will improve. Not just your life, bro. I don't know what you write. My life is improved because of that. I don't know what will happen to your life, but I know one thing. If you will try, and your life will become better after trying, then trying was worth it all along. And if your life won't improve after trying, then just stop. Right? It's not drugs. It is not one thing that will cause you to become addicted. Right? It is not an addiction. Hard work is hard. It requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It is the opposite of an addiction. And by doing it, I genuinely think that your life will improve. So that's just the message of this video. Just try. Right? It can be running that 1K run every day for the next week. Or going on this protocol of reading for 20 minutes, running for 1 kilometer, doing some work, right, every day, journaling, I don't know. Just do something hard. And with enough time, if you will go and do it and stick to it and make progress in it, your life will improve. That's what happened to me. And if it won't work, if your life will not improve to even the smallest degree, then just stop, right? It is easy to stop. And that's essentially it. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.